Patricia. I'm coming to show you my Valentine's Day swap with a group called Sta8tion. It's a Valentine's Candy Swap, and the object of the swap was to decorate a candy box, a heart-shaped candy box, and to put goodies and embellishments inside the box, whatever you want to send, and that would be your candy inside the box. So I used a turtle box that I had in my stash. It was from Turtles, the candy turtles, and it was pretty sturdy box, so I went ahead and used that. I used the paper from Tales of You and Me from Prima, and I'm going to go ahead and get started to show you what I did on the box. So I used the paper from Tales of You and Me, and I used a template, the heart template from Heidi Swap that I picked up at Tuesday morning, and used my paste to put pink and white hearts all over the top. I thought it looked kind of busy at first, so I went ahead and took another piece of the paper from the Tales of You and Me and made a half heart and roughed up the edges here with another piece of the paper. So I have a half sticking up, and roughed up the edges and inked the edges. And I put ribbon lace underneath the heart here, and I also put a different lace in the middle, and the inside heart is kind of jagged. It's a jagged heart. It wasn't a straight heart. So, and I used a doily from Michael's, and these are one of my homemade flowers that I made. I put the bird on top of one of the hearts from last year I bought. I'm not sure where I got it from, but it's a little glittered heart, and I put the bird sitting on top and glued it on there. And the flowers are from the Prima Tales of You and Me, and I just frosted it with snow text and some Stickles glitter, and it gives it that. Sorry guys, I got disconnected from the video, so I left off with the flowers, I believe. I used the flowers from Tales of You and Me. I used snow text and Stickles on top of the flowers. Just spread it on. These flowers right here were already glittered. They're very pretty. I love those flowers. And I put a little ribbon flower here. And these are also the same flowers from the Prima line. Snow text those up. This arrow is from Michael's dollar bin or $1.50 bin. And I have some doilies here from my stash. Another doily. I used the old Scrabble tiles. The maroon ones are pretty much from the old, I believe from the old Scrabble tiles. So I spelt love at an angle, and I tried to make it in the following of a heart still, the other half of a heart. I don't know if I succeeded or not, so y'all let me know if I did or not. So, but this is popped up with the other paper. So, but I just loaded it down with flowers and snow text it because I wanted kind of like a wintry effect. And then move that out of the way. The sides, I used paper at the bottom, and then this is one lace, and then a second one here. If you can see that. The lighting's not very good in here. So I did that. And that's it for the top. Hopefully you get a good, what it looks like. The lighting's pretty bad in here. Okay, and that's the top of it. I'll put this aside. Now the inside, this is what I'm sending. It's all my goodies. Let me show you the side of the box. I did not paint this because I thought it was going to be hard to put the lid on, so I didn't put anything here. So this is the original to the box, but I did put this pink rosette trim around the edge. It was to give me a deeper heart, so it kind of, okay guys, I keep getting cut off. I don't know, I have a new phone, so I'm not sure what's going on. So but I left off from here. I was showing you all the sides with the rosette, and I did it for more height of the box so I could put more embellishments inside. I'll take everything out because I want y'all to see the bottom of the box too. But I put some hearts from Michael's. They're little heart ornaments. And this is a flower that I made myself with the rosettes trim from Hobby Lobby. And it's a, I think Trish, I think it's either Vicky Flower or Trish. I can't remember what video I watched. But I thought they were cute. And this is from the trim from Hobby Lobby where you just fold over, cut the rosettes off and put them in a triangle. So, but that's that. And got her some vintage lace that I got from a thrift store, and this was from a Sta8tion that I bought. But this is from a vintage shop that I bought. Also, these are brads. I have a lot of brads, so, but I don't use brads the way they are supposed to be used. Brads come with this backing. What I usually do with the brad is I cut off the back and I use these in my flower clusters, so you don't have to just use them for brads. You can put them in the flower clusters and all that. But I need to buy me a heart die cut because I had to do these by hand. But I don't want to go back and redo them again, so these are cut by hand, and who knows. Kind of scraggly, but oh well. But I got her 3 sets of these, and I put those on the hearts myself, and I just got her a few from my stash. So, and I used the paper from the Prima paper. So, and then some flowers from my stash. Some small doilies that I bought a tablecloth, and I cut those up myself. So, let's see. That's how they look. I like them because they're real shabby. Some lace, ribbon lace trim. Some heart ornaments. You can put these in the flower clusters and just sit them up inside. These are very old bead sprays, I guess they call them. Yeah, bead sprays. They're pretty old. I bought something from an antique shop and tore it apart, and couldn't tell you how old they are though. But you can put those in your flower clusters. I gave her some flowers from the Prima line, Tales of You and Me. Some of those are on the box. Some doilies. Well, this is from a fabric from Joann's, but I cut it up. I thought it looked like doilies, so I cut those up, and it's got like a gold finish. And these are from my tablecloth that I bought. Cut those up, gave her a few of those. This is a heart that I made. Used a tutorial from Couture. I can't remember, it was a long time ago. But something vintage couture. But but I used her. And she was mimicking the Prima line. They had a wall back of these hearts. And she made them, and I thought they were pretty, so I made some too. So that. Some heart. Some flower beads that I got off of wreaths that I had. I gave her a couple of those. Another heart ornament. It's glass. I try to stay in the pink and red vibe. Some braided trim. Some pink and white little flower ribbon. Some little pink sunflower ribbon. Some flowers I got from Secret Garden. And a bunch of just little wooden pieces that I have out of my stash. Some leaves that I got off the wreath that I found, and I cut those off. A little text box. Little pen. Some hearts, wooden hearts. And gave her some tiles. I think I gave her love, be mine, and dream. Enough to spell. Or whatever she wants to spell out of these letters. So, but I gave her enough to spell the 3 words. Love, dream, and be mine. And I glued these cupcake liners together. And I made this little heart. It's this little tin. And I just lined it with paper and a leaf and a doily underneath and flowers. That's the Prima flower from Tells of You and Me. It's really sparkly. And a little brad that says love from Michael's. And this is my bottom. Lined it with the paper. I used the double row of rosette trim around the edge. I thought that was real pretty. And then felt, which is, I'll clean that off for you. And it's going to Rachel. She's in the group. Okay, now I made a mess of my desk again. But I also want to show you these. These are little hearts. Went to Dollar Tree. They had these red plastic hearts that had sweethearts in them. And I get to keep the candy. I'll throw a couple in for her. But, Rachel, you squeeze here, and it pops open. So inside is just the red heart. I Mod Podged tissue paper on the outside. And inside I have some appliques for you to use. Some butterfly appliques. And a couple of jewelry pieces, earrings that I picked up here and there around the way. A little charm, a dangle you can have. And if I could do this, hopefully I could do this. And all they do is pop back in place. Let's see. Kind of line it up. Okay, it's not going to let me do it. Okay, you line it up. Just wiggle it around. And pop it back in place. And this is one of my doilies from my stash. A flower from the Prima line, Tells of You and Me. And a little wood piece that's a postcard from Tells of You and Me. And I lined it with one of the rosettes. So, and I got 2 of those. Made another one. Same way. And this one I put a heart ornament and some flowers inside. And you just pop it back in place. There you go. There's that one. And the top of the box. Okay. I just wanted to come show you, and this is going to be my last swap for a few months. and I wanted to do it big. I had fun doing this, Rachel. I'm going to be studying for a while for a test I have in April, so I'm not going to be able to craft for a while, so I wanted to do this one out big, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you like it, and I will talk to y'all later, okay? All right, bye-bye.